Well, hello everybody, and this is the hand baler that I told you I would be using to do the hand bales with. As you can see, it's just a wooden box made from plywood and pallet wood, and that's inside it. And what we have is these two little pieces of wood. One goes there and one goes there. That goes that way, that goes that way, and that will hold the string in place, which I'll show you how we put it in. And then we shut the door and bolt it up with the bolts like that, and then that is the plunger that we plunge down and squeeze it all together. So I'll show you how I do it. I hope it's entertaining for you all. I start by putting a loop in some baler twine like that, and then I put the baler twine inside the box. That hook, I have some nails and screws on the end there that I hook it onto like that. So that's one done. And then the baler twine, I throw it inside the box again. I have a hoop on the end that I hook onto that nail there, and I leave it inside the box. I then come into the box where the box is here. We pull the string down like that. I get this bit of wood like this, pull the baler twine down like that, and trap it like that, where there would be on a bale. So that one goes like that. And then I get this other piece of wood and I trap it at this side, at the front. And then the other piece of string is the same. So it's like that, and onto the other piece of wood there, and they have the two pieces stuck out like that. Then what I do, I get the end of the string and I put it through the gap in the door here. The right hand one obviously to the right hand on the outside, and then the left hand one I put it through the gap on this one. And I put it through there and pull that so it's fairly tight. Then I shut the door like that, bolt it, pull the string till it's fairly tight, and same with this one till it's fairly tight, and the pieces of wood are still inside. And then we bolt it up like that so the bolts are on, and then we fill that chamber with the hay, which I will show you in a minute. I'll just keep filling it and plunging until I can't do it no more. pack it round the edges. Once it starts getting hard to plunge, you know it's nearly there. Just one more lot, then that should be it. On the plunger I also have a chain that I hook onto a screw that presses it down and makes it nice and tight, and I lift it up, put the strings on, tie them, push the plunger down so it's nice and tight, and when you lift the plunger up it springs up and it makes the strings nice and tight. So I lift the plunger up, take the strings off the back and I'm hooked and thread them through the front. you haven't got enough, you can pull it, it'll pull from the bottom. Then plunge it again. That'll hit me. So now I plunge it. Put the chain on to hold it. Then tie the strings tight. Put it as tight as you can, hold it from the loop and tie a knot. Do it in a double knot. That's one. And do the same to the other. Knot. That's then done. Then I cut the strings. Bits of strings will go onto another set to be used again. Then I take the plunger off, lift it up, undo the doors, which is quite tight. Inside is a perfectly formed bale. The top has the bits of wood in you need to pull out. Like that. The 2 bits of wood I've pulled out. And there you have perfectly formed bale. I'm going to do a few more tonight and then I'll do the rest tomorrow. doing like that, and I'll move it up as I go along. You fill it until you can't put any more in by hand. Once it's full and you push down by hand, you then use the plunger. You just keep filling it and plunging until you can't plunge it anymore.